And we're live.
Hi, people.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Jack.
I'm Tangy, and I'm blessed. Sorry, I took a shower, and now my hair is.
She's still trying to fix herself up.
I'm not. It's not that I'm fixing myself up.
She wants to look good for all of her YouTube friends.
When my hair is clean, it does this. It doesn't stay put.
You look fine.
I need glue in it.
You look fine.
I need my glue. Hey guys.
So how's everyone doing?
Let us know where you're watching from.
As always.
And how you doing. And tell us your Thanksgiving plans. And Mandy, it does. I was actually thinking I would really like to schedule an appointment with my hair lady. But she is getting ready to have surgery, and I may not be able to get my hair cut for a couple more months. So, I don't know.
Well.
I know you're not going to complain about that, but I am.
No. I love it when she has long hair.
Yes, but you also don't mind it this way either.
I don't mind it, no. So.
Hey!
This week is Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is.
So I hope everybody I hope everybody has a good week and gets to hang out with people that they are close to and love and want to spend time with. And I hope you got to spend time with your family also.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just messing. I'm joking. But
I won't get to see my family though.
Yeah.
Hey, Shakima! That's my friend Shakima. If you guys are into thrift shopping, couponing, grocery hauls, or just some good old-fashioned fun, you need to head on over to One Mom, Two Girls, Two Boys, Eight in All, and hang out with Shakima, because she's the best.
Yeah, we got a lot of people coming in now. Australia, they got 3 more weeks of school there, they say. We got Alabama, Virginia.
What?
We got people from all over Ohio. I'm catching some of them there. Of course, Kentucky.
Wow. So my friend Carol over at Kentucky Faith Haven Farm said that she's going to cook her turkey in the ground.
Cool.
That's cool. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I wish she did because I would love to see that in action.
She does have Instagram.
She does have an Instagram. Yeah. Well, thank you, Heavens Essentials.
Thanks a lot.
That's very
Appreciate
sweet.
it.
But yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
To see that. That would be very, very cool. Well, hey Dutch, what's up, man?
Keeping it Dutch is in the house.
Yeah. So let's see. We got 59. Okay.
Yeah.
So our title says "Ask Me How I'm Doing, I'm Blessed." There's a song called...
She likes it.
I love that. There's a song called "I'm Blessed" by Charlie Wilson, and I love that song. And actually, my friend Amanda from the Fundamental Home sent me that song this morning.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, "You're blessed." And I was like, "Aw, I love you." Yeah. So anyway, that's why we named the show that tonight, because we do want to talk about Thanksgiving, being thankful, and
in the last couple of days, you've been very busy. And every time you step back and look at what you're doing, you're like, man, I just feel so blessed by looking at what's going on right now in my kitchen and in my pantry. So
if you guys follow us on Instagram, I kind of sent a little teaser.
A teaser?
A teaser. I took a picture of some boxes.
Oh, okay.
And I said, you guys aren't going to believe what I got today. Yeah. And some people were trying to guess. Somebody got close.
Heaven's Essential, thank you.
Well, you are so sweet. Thank you. So no, I did not get jar. Oh yes, I also sent jar. I took another picture and I said, here's a hint, and then I put some jars on there. So there is a store in our town that was having an unadvertised sale on boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I get their weekly ads in my email, and I check them every week because they generally will sometimes have good meat sales.
Yeah, so they didn't even advertise this.
No.
They didn't even announce.
But somebody posted it on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about it. And so I texted him and I told him what was going on. And I said, do you think we could swing it? And he said, yeah, I think we can.
This was too...
And he said, but you better call and make sure they still have some.
Yeah, this was too good to pass up if this was really going on.
Yeah. So I called. We have a Gordon's Food Service, also known as GFS, and they were having a sale on boneless, skinless chicken breasts. 40-pound boxes, y'all, for $35. And I bought 2 cases. Yeah. So we have currently in our house 80 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $70. That's how much I paid for it. So I have frozen some. I'm going to can some. I also have plans to do some. I have a recipe that I've been dying to try. I think it's like Southwest chicken soup or south of the border chicken soup or something like that. I want to get some of that canned up. And so between the turkey that we've got, and I don't want to get into too much of what we've got because I have another grocery haul that's going to be coming out, so you'll see some of this. But yeah, I'm feeling really blessed because our freezers are stocked, our pantry's getting full, and you know, if you guys remember, close to this time last year was when Jackie had a thing with his work, and let's see, she said she was given $1.99 to give away, so she's giving them to Freedom. Aw.
Heaven's Essentials, yeah. So that's so awesome
sweet
that she did that.
Yeah, that's very, very
great.
sweet. Thank you so much.
Yes, we really appreciate that.
North Star, it's Gordon's Food Service, also known as GFS. It's kind of like a Sam's Club, but you don't have to have a membership. And it doesn't have like all the extra stuff. It's just like food, restaurant type stuff.
And I think most people just call them GFS. I didn't actually know what it stood for till you mentioned it.
I don't know if the chicken is still on sale. You will have to check.
I know when you called them, they had 4 cases.
They had 4 cases left, and I got 2 of them. You got 2 of them. Yep. If I could have gotten all 4, I would have. But but also, you know, hopefully somebody else will feel as blessed as we do. Getting that sale, that was amazing.
But, yeah, so kind of I know we just got through watching Stiver's Homestead, and somebody mentioned deer hunting, and he was like, that's kind of a sore subject because he hadn't got to go. I know exactly how he feels because I didn't get to go either. And I was very disappointed, and yeah, I get to see everybody posting pictures of their deer or canning meat, and but
hey George,
regardless of that, we have been blessed because not only did we find this amazing deal on chicken and stock up on all that meat, but we did have a friend of ours that did kill a deer, and he gave it to us because I mentioned that last week. Actually, it happened last week, but he gave us the deer. He's got that. His health won't allow him to eat red meat right now. He's got that tick disease, that alpha-gal disease, or alpha-gal something.
Alpha-gal.
But yeah, so he gave us the meat, and so we got that taken care of. We've got the chicken. I went and picked up some shelving today.
Yes.
And,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, so I posted a video, I don't even remember how many months ago. We had gotten some bookshelves for free. And so we were going to try to make that work for our extended pantry. But we knew that they weren't stable enough to support what we were wanting to do. So you found some stuff on Facebook Marketplace today.
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace, I went and checked out what they had, ended up getting one of the shelves. They have a lot more, but ended up getting some shelves, bringing them home, setting them up. You've already got jars on them.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a photo I posted just a few minutes ago.
You know what's funny is on the other shelf, it looked like it was a lot, but this shelf is so much bigger.
Yeah.
I'm like, but that's okay because I have got so much food that I need to can that it's going to fill up really fast. The store I'm talking about is Gordon's Food Service, also known as GFS. It is a national store, but I also know that they don't have a lot of stores.
Yeah, they're one of those national chains that isn't everywhere.
It's not everywhere, but
they're not prominent.
Yeah,
but they are national.
But you can get on there and plug in your zip code, and then see what the closest one to you is.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, we had a lot of friends.
If you don't follow us on Instagram, we post a lot of stuff throughout the week in between our videos and stuff of things we're doing and things related to upcoming videos and things we're going to talk about. So follow us on that.
Yeah, and we've Amanda, I was talking about you earlier. I told about how you sent me the song this morning. I love that song, and I was playing it. Me and Emily were in here singing it. But yeah. So what I was gonna say something I forgot.
I'm just checking out what they're saying here.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. But yeah, I mean, we've been really, really busy the last couple of weeks, and so it's just sometimes it's just easier to put something on Instagram than it is on YouTube. I actually have 1, 2, 3. I think 4 videos.
Oh, really?
I think I've got 4 videos that I need to edit and upload, and a couple of them are canning videos. I've made, I canned some cranberry sauce. So I did a video on that. I also showed you guys how I make my salsa. I thought I had a salsa video, but I don't, not really.
Really?
So
you did a
I've got
salsa
videos where I've showed me making it, but I don't, it's not like a video on making salsa. So, so I mean, and I do a very simple, I do the Mrs. Wages seasoning, which is my favorite, but I show how I take.
That's funny because we love salsa.
Yeah.
I mean, we're eating, well, the food salsa.
Yeah.
We're not out dancing around.
Oh.
No, we love salsa.
I don't dance.
We eat a ton of salsa. I'm kind of addicted to chips and salsa.
Yeah, that's his snack, his nighttime
Yes,
snack.
that's my snack. That's my go-to snack.
Yeah.
That and popcorn.
But when I brought in all that chicken, I needed more space in the freezer. So that's why I canned, and I had the cranberries in the freezer, and I had bags of tomatoes in the freezer. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and
Amanda says your salsa's
can
good.
it. Thank you. I like. He ordered the salsa. Yeah, because when me and Emily went, I took a jar because Amanda we were gonna have taco night, and I was like,
She brought salsa.
I'll bring something to contribute. But
not only do we have the deer and all that chicken, but what else you got?
bacon.
Bacon. I was thinking something else, but bacon's awesome. The turkey.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that.
Oh,
well, and
I
like I
didn't hear you
said, I don't
say
want to
that.
give away too much because I haven't posted my grocery haul from Friday.
Uh-huh.
So I think that might be, I guess that'll be the first video that I put up is the grocery haul. And then after that, maybe I'll do the chicken one, and then after that, I'll do a canning one, and then after that, I'll do another canning one, and then after that, I will do a how I freeze. I actually have a tip that I'm going to share. I'm going to show the box of chicken, bringing it home, and then I'm actually going to show a little tip of what I do when I'm freezing, when I'm vacuum sealing chicken. That kind of keeps the mess down. So
You
I
got
will.
little dancing emojis.
Oh, for the salsa.
Yeah, that's funny.
Me. Bacon is from Jesus, I agree. All good and perfect things come from the Lord. Oh, me. Bacon. Have y'all seen the little video of the little kid eating bacon for the first time? And he just closes his eyes and he's like, bacon. It's so funny. Oh, me. Good evening. Well, hey, getting started. It's good to see you here. Okay, so last week we said that this week, since it is the Monday before Thanksgiving, that we would do the corny cliche thing and talk about what we're thankful for.
Yeah. And I think we've already been talking about
We have.
a lot of it. We definitely feel blessed.
We do.
And we definitely have gotten quite a bit of food
Yes.
that we're going to be able to can and preserve and fill the pantry, which is always important since winter's coming up.
Yes.
I mean, that's another big thing. We we have really been wanting to start preparing for possible bad weather.
Yeah, especially now that we're way out in the county where, before we moved, we were like right in town. So the roads where we lived were getting salted.
Amanda says there's nothing corny about being thankful.
Well, I agree. But what I was talking about was when let's hold hands and everybody say what they're thankful for. I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
But yeah, back to the, just being prepared here at the new house. There's a lot of, I have this feeling, and there's a whole lot of talk with other people that we really feel like we're going to have a bad winter this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we will or not, but.
Well, it's like you said, we're due for one.
We're due for one.
Yeah.
So it may happen, and a lot of people are talking about that.
Kathy at North Star Prepstead, of course, she's up north, and she said they're prepping
yeah.
for a 5-day storm.
Yeah, they said this week, of course, yeah, up north, the west is getting hit very bad. Tomorrow, we're supposed to be getting hit with some storms.
I haven't been watching the weather, so I didn't know that.
Like 30, 40 mile an hour winds and just a lot of rain.
Sounds like a good day for canning.
It's still gonna be it's still gonna be warm here. I mean, it got cold a week or two ago. We actually had snow, but now it almost hit 60 degrees today.
Yeah.
Which the crazy weather, again, is going to bring weird weather too. So we're going to get storms tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots to be thankful for.
Yeah.
Lots to be thankful for, regardless of the ups and downs. And, we all have those, I guess you could say, a stretch of just one thing after another happening, and you're just like, man, it's just been really rough lately. But then when I really kind of take solace and look at that big picture, I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm been blessed beyond, as Dave Ramsey says, better than I deserve.
Yeah.
So I like it when he says that.
It's like even with our Sunday school lesson that we had this week, talk about how sometimes it's the valleys that help us to become better and stronger, and then we can appreciate the mountains. But I was gonna say something, but so speaking of prepping for bad weather.
Okay.
If last week and the week before last, Amanda from the Fundamental Home and I were on Sutton's Days during her Monday Night Live, and we talked about prepping your pantry on a budget. So if that's something that you guys might be interested in, check out Sutton's Days after we're done here, and then check out her last 2 weeks of lives. And I feel like we gave some good tips on how you can do it on a budget and why it's good to have.
You had fun doing that.
Oh my gosh! Well, first of all, Amanda's my bestie, and Lisa is one of my good friends, and we had a lot of fun.
I know.
I'll talk about things.
I was in the other room, and I could hear you just having fun.
Just you heard me
laughing it up,
running my mouth.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah.
If there was no one else watching and just you three chatting, it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, it's stuff that we talk about on Marco Polo anyway.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. So
everybody that was watching just got to get a little insider backstage pass as to what really goes on anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, even Shakima watched it too, and in fact, I think Amanda even brought up Shakima talking about how she's able to feed her family on one income because she is the coupon queen, and she has a passion to teach other people how to do it. Because her backstory, and I'm not going to tell it for her. You can go to her channel and find out yourself. But basically, the skills that she's acquired in feeding her family all came out of necessity. And she found herself in a tough spot.
Hey, 1870s.
And because of what she has gone through and what she has learned, she's going to be able to bless other people to teach them how to feed their families through couponing and smart shopping.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1870s Homestead. Rachel did a really good video on their pantry. she was showing
On their pantry.
Yes, she was showing like the cellar and some of the stuff that she's canned this year that she didn't can last year. That was a great video. Okay. Oh, and there's Hamiltonville Farm. Hey guys. Oh, and somebody asked me how my sourdough was doing. I was a bad sourdough mama.
What'd you do?
I killed it. Well, again, I have been really busy. And
Did you just neglect it?
I
not
did.
Feed it?
I didn't feed him.
Okay.
And so he died.
Huh.
So that means, well, I can't really call him Tui. So maybe I can I'll call him Trey.
Trey.
The next one will be Trey for 3.
Third time's the charm anyway.
Well, what I need to do is when I know that I'm going through a busy week is just put it in the refrigerator and not let it sit on the counter.
Well, there's still people commenting on, the highs and lows of life and feeling blessed and just what you're thankful for that we've mentioned. Yeah. And you mentioned our Sunday school lesson was right. Mm-hmm. We didn't have really a Thanksgiving type Sunday school lesson, but it kind of went along with it. It was out of Ecclesiastes where they're just talking about, how the trials of life, that's what helps you grow. Mm-hmm. And it can't be all feasting and joyfulness all the time. Mm-hmm. It's the hard times that really bring out your character and mold you and make you what you need to be for the future.
Absolutely.
And what did we say? We said it can't all be sunny days because then you'd have a desert. Yep. There's got to have rainy days.
Yeah, I really liked that comparison. Of course, I'm a gardener, so I appreciate that. But yeah, that was one of the things. Could you kind of tell how you told it?
I don't know. Well, I can't even really remember how it all went. I just remember that saying.
Yeah. But yeah, and that was one thing too that what made me think about it, and you can kind of apply this to so many different aspects in your life. Of course, I was thinking more from a national perspective, but whenever you have nothing but feasting, you grow complacent, and you get to where you just expect things. You don't work for it anymore, and you get fat and lazy, pretty much. Yeah. But whenever you have times of difficulty and challenge, then when the feasting times come again, you're a lot more thankful for it.
Yeah.
Fat on the lamb, that's right. Entitled, yes. Blah, blah, blah.
Nope. Definitely
that's
not
a
Dr.
troll.
Zeus.
Yeah, hide user. I tolerate a lot of things, but blasphemy is not one.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. If it was all sunshine and roses, you'd never appreciate life in general.
Yeah.
And isn't that true? That's okay. You guys are the best.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's see.
So, are you gonna? I hear our daughter singing.
Yeah, our daughter's singing.
Oh, okay. So what? Are you gonna be thankful for something?
Oh my goodness.
Or 3 things.
3 things.
I mean, we could list things all night.
Yeah.
But we'll narrow it down to just a couple, 2 or 3 things.
So I think the big things go without saying. The big things would be like health, family, and our salvation. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think those things like everybody knows.
Yeah, faith, family.
Okay, so let's think of like small things that we take for granted every single day that just make life a little bit more pleasurable. What's something like that you are thankful for?
I was kind of thinking, obviously, faith, family, health, just, those are the givens. But if I had to relate it to what we're doing with our YouTube friends and our Homestead community, I'm just super thankful for all the amazing friends over the last year, maybe the last couple of years, that we would have never made if it wasn't for this. Doing YouTube, going to these get-togethers and meeting some of the most awesome people in the world. I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah.
And so that's first thing. That's just the first thing that I can think of as related to this, what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Okay, so I would say
my Nespresso machine.
Yeah.
That's awesome too.
Okay, so actually Henry's Honey, said one of the things that I was going to say, and that is working from home.
Yeah.
I love that the Lord has given me the opportunity, and you know, it's something that I have mentioned before, but something that I've not really ever gone into huge detail, I don't think, on our channel. But you know, I worked out of the home for years, and you know, the kids were, you know, in public schools and things like that, and I had always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but I had to make money. So whenever Parker started school, I thought, you know, well, that's it. He does, you know, my children don't need me at home anymore. So, you know, and part of me always mourned that. But fast forward, you know, years later, and he put the burden on us to homeschool, and I'm like, well, how are we going to do this? And I still have a two income flowing in. So, but he's just opened doors, and so I'm able to work from home and homeschool and be with my kids and take care of my home and all those things. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Okay.
Yeah. And that does mean a lot to her.
It does.
It means a lot. She's so thankful to be home. And
well, it's like, you know, I know a lot of moms who have always been at home with their kids, and they always talk, you know, some of them talk about burnout and needing, you know, time away. And I understand that, and I'm not judging that, but because I was out of the home for so long, that has not been an issue for me, because I remember that morning, that the guilt and everything that I felt.
And everybody's different,
away.
but that's definitely what you desired.
Yes.
And we were able to do it.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a blessing.
You name another one. You said
all right.
3. So that was one for me. One for you.
So still associated with the new homesteading thing that we have started in the last couple of years is just all the new skills that I never thought that I would even have a desire to learn. Not only am I learning new skills, but
Thank you.
I'm enthusiastic about it. It's fun now.
Yeah.
Doing stuff that, you know, when we first started gardening and did our first raised bed, it kind of got the bug a little bit. And then as we expanded, it just kept, you know, the fever just kept growing and growing, and we just wanted to do it more and more. And then, so now that's expanded to other things that we're trying to do, like chickens eventually. You know, we're trying to compost now. Never thought I'd ever do that.
I know, and you're the one that actually built the compost bin.
I don't.
And I didn't even ask him to do that. He was just like, we need a compost bin, and then he built it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just, it's cool. And then meeting Josh and seeing how blacksmithing works, I was like, that is so cool. You know, so it's just stuff I would have never even dreamed that I would really get into. Now it's just, that is so cool. I could easily be very passionate about those things now. Just the back to basic skills that we all take for granted.
Yeah.
Or that most people take for granted.
And I think that's one thing that I think that's one of the things that the Homestead community has in common, is that we all try to encourage people to follow their passions.
Hey, Brad's with us. Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brad. How are you doing? You guys, Brad actually got gored by his
He got
his
bit
pig.
It bit him, I think, didn't it?
I thought it gored him.
It gored him or bit him?
Like it had a hole in his leg.
He said it turned mean because maybe Sal had some little ones or something.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you're doing all right. But anyway, going back to following your passions.
Yep.
I feel like there is a reason. You can call it divinely given, or I don't know. For me, I think it is of the Lord, but I also think that He gives us intuition, and I think following these passions has we've been able to acquire skill sets that we can use to help our family.
Brad did get bit by the pig.
Oh, okay.
He said he's doing okay though. It was trying to protect babies. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can't blame it for protecting the babies, but still hate that happened to you. That is awful.
I'm sorry. What were you talking about? Your passion?
Yeah. Follow your passions. That's what I was saying.
Well,
All right.
I'm going back to you. You got to
Okay.
name another one.
All right, I gotta name another one. Okay, I am thankful for. We're not naming big stuff.
Yeah, our kids are over here going,
Well,
Us.
one kid is our favorite daughter.
yeah. My favorite firstborn.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
I am thankful.
Thankful for 5 days off from
for-
work. That's good.
See, people already said coffee.
You can say coffee.
Are you doing Thanksgiving cliches?
Yeah, but we're trying to.
We're
We're not saying the things that everybody says. Like, we're trying to think of small things that we take for granted every day.
Indoor plumbing?
Emily said indoor plumbing.
indoor plumbing.
Separate bathrooms?
Oh, George is building his own forge next spring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Hey.
That would be something that if Josh lived closer, I would have him come help me set one up.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am thankful
Biscuits and gravy.
for. It's not your turn.
Well, somebody put biscuits and gravy on there. They're coming up with some good ones. I'm reading them. You better just come up with some.
I mean, there's
What?
just so many
Why?
things, but I'm trying to think of something that I don't normally.
I know, it's just like you can't come up with something you're thankful for.
No, I mean, I can't. I can think of a billion things I'm thankful for, but I'm just trying to think of like small, insignificant things that
Fantastic hair.
Thank you. It's clean is the problem.
Well, are you thankful for your fantastic hair?
I am. Okay, here's one. And this might sound crazy. I'm thankful for soap. Did you know that the ingredients for soap is in the Bible?
I did.
I know, because you're the one that told me. Tell them about it.
Yeah, put me. You call out something and then put me on the
Yep.
spot to talk about it. I'm gonna have to think back now. It is one of the ingredients. Oh my gosh!
It was a doctor.
It was part. Oh, you want me to tell that
Tell
story?
the story because it's so fascinating.
Oh, no, because I can't. I don't want to get it wrong.
Oh, fine.
Because I can't remember if it was during the Civil War, Black Plague, whatever. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, there was a doctor who was treating all these patients, and about 90% of the people all in this hospital
Was women.
or this ward, yeah, it was women. They were all dying. And so the doctor actually found in the Bible where I think it was one of the Mosaic laws or something where they were supposed to purify themselves. And it gave the ingredients of things to use to purify yourself. So he started mixing these ingredients up, which
It was
are
like-
the basic ingredients for
Yeah,
for
it was
soap.
like wood ash, tallow, herbs.
Yeah, and he put it all together and he started using that on the patients and washing between treating patients. And really what it was happening was everybody was dying because of all the infections that they were passing back and forth. And once they started actually washing up and cleaning each other, then it went from like 90% death rate to like a 10% death rate.
Right.
But anyway, Anyway.
Back in the kitchen.
yeah,
Yeah.
the little things.
Yeah.
It's like soap.
Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, because of soap, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
our
And-
life expectancy has increased.
And actually, I mentioned
True.
this. I mentioned this to you a couple of weeks ago. I said, "Have you ever thought about making soap?" And you said
Never.
you never have, and I was just like, I would like to try it.
You want to try it?
I would love to try to make soap. I went to work and asked one of my friends that makes it, Joel. I was like, you know,
I know Tiffany makes it, but
yeah,
I don't know Joel makes
well, they both know how to make soap, so I was asking him all about it, and I think it'd be cool to make soap. I know
I will
several of them out there make it.
I will let you do it.
I'll try it.
I'm looking for my chapstick in case. I'm actually looking for Meg Holler's chapstick. Well, it's my chapstick that Meg Holler made and gave me. It's Bumblewood chapstick.
So many times.
But my lips
I
hurt
took
really
Meg
bad.
Holler's chapstick. Goat milk soap.
I found it. Yay.
Yeah, I think that's you know, some of the, you know, the next year, you know, each year I want to try to learn new skills. So for 2020, a new skill I'd like to learn is how to make soap.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm excited that
To
you wanna
me,
learn
that would be easier than setting up a forge and trying to blacksmith.
I have never had the desire to make soap. I'm like, I will let other people do that for
Yeah.
me. I'll worry
I
about
have
the
heard it's kind of messy.
growing food and canning. That's about what I got.
Yeah.
Olive oil soap. Yeah, this is Bumblewood. Whenever the Hollers came and stayed with us last year, she gave me a stack of soap and some lip balm. And I love this. It's the citrus is my favorite. But now that they have landed on at their forever home, she has finally started setting up and making more. But because they're so awesome, within 20 minutes of her stock going live, it sells out.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for my
Yeah, she
chapstick.
is. Yeah, she was talking about that the other day. How she's back to making her soaps and stuff, but she's just selling out. But she seems to be very organized, and she's planning big things for next year.
Yeah.
So it sounds like she's gonna really make that business of hers grow.
Yes,
Which would be good.
exactly, Shakima. I'm like, way to go. You know, from one entrepreneur to another, way to go. Talks about using lye to wash with and soda.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't Jeremiah. Was it Jeremiah? No. I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at it and share it later. But yeah. Okay. So whose turn is it? Your turn.
Are we still doing this?
Yep. You said 3. So
3.
you've done 2.
Okay. So, all right. I guess it's like you said, there's all these different things I can mention, but something that kind of stands out that might be different. I don't know. I hate being put on the spot now.
It's your idea.
I said 2 or 3. I come up with 2.
Okay, well, if you can't think of one, I'll share my last one.
Okay, you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Something will pop up.
All right. So, I am currently wearing my favorite pants. And I am thankful. They're hideous. They're 3 sizes too big.
I was gonna look down, but I know what you're wearing now when you say that.
And I'm not going to show them to you because they're hideous. But they are Joe Boxer
They're the big
sweatpants.
They're the
that
big gray baggy sweatpants.
I
right?
bought them at Kmart. I'm pretty sure I was pregnant with Parker. So they are oversized, they're huge. But let me tell you,
Oh, dentist. Oh.
when I come home or from like church or it's at the end of a long day and I can slip on these ugly old britches and just unwind and be comfortable and relaxed. Because really, when you think about it, you think about our military men and women who right now, they don't have that.
Oh.
They don't get to slip into something comfortable and chill out, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm thankful. I'm thankful for these ugly, oversized sweatpants and getting to wear them at the end of a long day.
I remember what I was going to say now. I had forgotten it. But I remember now.
Okay.
I'm actually thankful for audiobooks.
That's a good one.
Recently, I have been just going to town listening. Not going to town. I've been very into downloading audiobooks on my phone, you can check them out from the library, put them on your phone, and I've just been going through tons of books lately. And I usually don't read. I usually don't go through a lot of books. But this has really opened the door for me to do that. So,
Yes.
which will also help me learn new skills, but I love history. I've already listened to about 3 different books on the Revolutionary War. I just love founding fathers type history, so I've just been eating this stuff up. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Kimberly at Peace and Pantry said, I know everyone says this, but I'm so thankful that my son served in the Marines. Well, we are thankful
Absolutely.
he did
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we're so grateful for our veterans.
Yes,
for,
we are.
For active and retired, but yes.
Yep. Shakima, I have the same. That's what we have. We have the Libby app.
The Libby app. That's what I'm using. It's
Yeah,
great.
and she's a Marine mom. Yeah, we are so very, very thankful for the sacrifice of our men and women who did it so we don't have to. And we can enjoy the freedoms that we have. But yeah, there's a lot to be thankful for. And, somebody asked, what do I do? Because they're new here.
Oh yeah.
So I am a virtual assistant, and virtual assistants can do a bajillion different things. If you are interested in working from home, think about the skills that you have. How can you make that translate into, online skill sets? And
it's allowed you to do various jobs.
I've done
from
various
home.
things, but I think I have found my niche.
I think you have.
I have real estate title experience. I worked in real estate title for about 4 years. And so I am currently working for real estate agents.
Yeah.
I do social media marketing and things like that, but I am also am becoming a trained, it's called transaction coordinator. So basically I deal with all of the contracts that go between real estate agents, buyers, sellers, lenders, and closing attorneys.
Yeah.
And so anyway.
You set it all up and then they go to closing.
Yes.
And it gives her so much freedom to do this at home. If you are new to the channel, we homeschool. It gives her the ability to do that. We are trying to garden as much as we can.
Trying to grow and preserve as much.
Yeah, grow as much
food
as we can. Harvest as much as we can.
And then through smart shopping, we are trying to stock our pantry for both, good eating as well as, in case of an emergency.
Yeah. Yeah, our channel's kind of just, it's about our life, but
My hair is
the more we hang out with the homesteading community and the more we go to these get-togethers and homestead conferences and become friends with other homesteaders, it encourages us. The last couple of years, we have just been very motivated to grow our homestead and make it be more sustainable, learn more back to the basic skills, and just be more prepared too for hard times.
Yes.
So
which everyone should do.
If the hard times do come, whether it's a winter storm, tornado, or
someone loses a job,
or an EMP, and the government shuts down.
Yeah.
Which the government does shut down from time to time.
Did last year.
So we want to at least be where we know that we can't just sit down and say, well, what do we do now? Well, we know what we do now. We can
Right.
take care of ourselves.
Yeah, this is what we talked about on Sutton's Days last week, which is everybody should prep. It has nothing to do with being weird. It has everything to do with being responsible. So if you have car insurance and homeowners insurance, why wouldn't you have the insurance that your family can eat if you can't afford to buy food?
Peace and Pantry says she's thankful for autocorrect. I am too.
Yeah.
Very thankful for
Me too.
autocorrect.
You're welcome, Pink.
We got someone from Nashville.
Hey,
Sandra
yeah.
Russell from Nashville.
Yeah, she's been here before.
Yep.
We've
That's not far.
not too
Not
far.
far from us.
No, just half a day's
Not
drive.
far.
Not really.
Not far from that Kentucky border.
No. Exactly, Pink. If it's not a matter of if, but when, because hard times fall everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. It doesn't have to
Is
be
that
anything
who was asking what you do?
ginormous.
Okay.
Let's see. Our journey started out more a survivalist, now full homesteader.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
I think that's awesome. Those are all very. And what's cool is our pastor is actually teaching bushcrafting for the youth at our church, and because he's a survivalist.
Our pastor he's an avid outdoorsman.
He is.
And he's always, he's like, growing up, he was always the ultimate Boy Scout type guy. So he
Always
loves
prepared.
that, and he wants to, and that's how he really engages with the youth at our church. He wants to teach them bushcrafting skills or kind of survival skills, and the kids are really loving it too.
Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of people that aren't too far from the Kentucky border. Very cool.
Murfreesboro.
Yeah. We actually have friends
really
that
close.
live there.
Yeah.
So thankful for podcasts on my way to work every morning. Yeah, Goldshaw Farms has
Never
a podcast.
enough time. Good night.
Good night, never enough time. And I love your channel name. That's so awesome. Mine would be Never Enough Garlic, but it doesn't have the cool ring to it.
Or coffee.
Never enough coffee, never enough bacon. Yeah.
What's up?
She wants to eat. She hungry.
Oh, okay.
And she's stealing my chapstick. What time is it?
Nolansville. Nolansville's very. Yeah, I know where Nolansville is. Or Nolansville Pike.
Let's see.
You thankful for your pressure canner?
Oh, it's I didn't know you changed your channel name. It's Francine is Never Enough Time.
Oh, from Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, cool. Well, I love your channel name.
Yeah,
It's
I like
very,
that.
very
That's
cute.
I like that too.
Yep. Very cool. Let's see. Do we have anything else going on? Oh, what is everybody making for Thanksgiving? I know what I'm making. Jackie's mom does the turkey and the dressing. She's also doing the mashed potatoes and the green beans, and she's making an apple cake.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something with sweet potatoes. I don't know if I'm gonna do mashed sweet potatoes or if I'm gonna do fried sweet potatoes. I'm also doing deviled eggs and homemade rolls.
I like those.
And I know me and Jack's dad and Emily are about the only ones that eat sweet potatoes. But anyway, okay, so sweet potatoes, rolls, deviled eggs, and then Emily is going to make her famous pumpkin pie
Love it.
and strawberry pretzel salad.
Huh. I'm sure it'll be good.
It is. It's delicious. It's like amazing. Yeah. It's like life.
And there better be some left when I get there. I have to work Thursday
We may
because
or may not
they don't close.
save you a plate.
There better be some pumpkin pie left.
Yes, I love sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh.
And I love, I'm a meat guy, so I love the turkey, and then when it comes to the dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy. That could be the only items on my plate, and I could just gorge on that till I'm ready to fall asleep.
I'm also bringing my homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh yeah, I'm
bringing that
looking
too.
forward to trying that too.
Yeah,
I hope I like it.
I made it last year.
I don't remember it though.
Oh, okay. We got twice baked potatoes and antipasto salad.
Pawpaw bread.
Ooh, cool.
That's interesting.
Pumpkin pie, roasted root vegetables, yum. Corn pudding. I love corn pudding. Oh my gosh.
I love twice baked potatoes.
Me too. Sweet
Yeah.
potato casserole, Paula Deen style. Slap yo mama sweet potatoes. We got, I'm in charge of mashed potatoes this year. Let's see. I know strawberry pretzel salad is life. Okay. Plus making everything else too. Homegrown sweet potatoes. Nice. Pawpaw bread stuffing, chicken dressing, turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, homemade rolls, stuffed bell peppers, sweet potato pie, apple tarts, pralines, pumpkin, apple, cranberry sauce. Keeping it keto.
So
sugar-
Pink is in Canada, so they celebrated theirs last month.
Yeah.
But she likes all the Thanksgiving foods that are
Yes.
holidays inspired.
Our daughter's birthday is the Canadian Independence Day.
July 1st.
Yep. July 1st.
Bacon wrapped shrimp.
Ooh, oh
Yes.
my
That sounds amazing.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, Shakima's cooking videos.
She just needs to come have Thanksgiving with us.
Well, I have been inviting her for like ever. I'm hoping that one day she takes me up on it. Let's see, turkey, ham, green bean casserole, corn pudding, dressing, mashed potatoes, gravy, carrots, rolls, pumpkin pie, lemon pie, and chocolate pie. Woo!
A lot of pies.
Y'all, bacon wrapped scallops, cheese balls, gumbo,
The next day.
bringing
Yes.
sweatpants.
Yes,
exactly.
please. Yeah.
You know, I actually thought about taking my ugly old sweatpants to your mom and dad's house.
I guess that's one thing about me having to work that day is I guess I should just go to work and try to work as hard as I
Awesome.
absolutely can. And then when I'm done, come home and just be really hungry.
Mm-hmm.
That'll make the food taste even sweeter.
Hey, the Homestead.
What?
I just realized who was here. The Homestead said we are basket weaving our turkey in bacon and then smoking it.
That's interesting.
Word.
That's really taking time. You know, that's really,
And worth it.
yeah.
Oh my word. Bacon wrapped anything. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go build up that appetite.
Yep. Bacon wrapped bacon. So Jim Gaffigan actually has, if you guys, I don't know if y'all know who Jim Gaffigan is.
Stivers cornbread.
He's a comedian and he is so funny, but he has this whole thing on bacon. And he talks about how if you take bacon bits and sprinkle it on bacon, it like tears a hole in the space-time continuum. Yeah, see. And anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you put bacon in salad, then it becomes a game of find the bacon. I love him. He's so funny.
Yeah, his bacon bit is hilarious.
Bacon bit. Bacon
Get it?
bit. Oh, pecan pies.
I cook everything.
Yes. Let's see. 6 grown children and spouses. I cook everything homemade. And the wine if I shortcut. Oh, and they whine. And they whine if I shortcut. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. My hair is driving me crazy.
Are those turkeys or ducks?
Those are ducks.
Duck, duck, duck.
I know, yeah. So does Australia, do y'all do Thanksgiving? I didn't know.
I think most countries have a
Thanksgiving.
a Thanksgiving
But not
type
a-
holiday.
Yeah, I don't think they do it the same.
Fresh.
That's not. Let's see, there we go. See? Y'all good
Okay.
now. Good in the hood.
Hopefully we're good now. We're getting close to the
Well, don't do anything. You can't.
our hour, and we don't want to weary our moderators or anybody. But
Okay. So Josh at Inya Yard Homestead said we don't do Thanksgiving here in Australia.
it seems like we're buffering.
Everything sounds eyebrow licking good. That's funny. Hey, Tamara.
Yeah, we do realize that we have a lot of our viewers that actually are in other countries.
I think there was a Chinese Thanksgiving. I think you're right.
So yeah, but you know, Thanksgiving here is really, really big. It goes all the way back. Well, who was the first? Okay, this was a trivia question. The first official Thanksgiving proclamation
In America.
done in the United States of America.
I know the answer. I looked it up this week.
It wasn't Abraham Lincoln.
Good guess, though.
That's a good guess, though.
Let's see. Oh, that is awesome. That's one thing I would love to eventually do is raise our Thanksgiving turkey. I think that is awesome.
I'm not getting many people biting on that one. George Washington.
Close.
Very close. Very close.
Aw, thank you, Carol. Who did the
The very first
Thanksgiving
official
proclamation?
Thanksgiving proclamation.
Ooh, getting closer.
Yeah, getting closer.
Getting closer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who.
It's kind of a.
Yes.
It's a very good trivia
Kathy
question.
got it.
No.
Oh, nope, not that Adams.
Nope. His cousin. Samuel Adams.
Samuel Adams.
Samuel
Yes.
Adams did the first official Thanksgiving proclamation that was adopted by all 13 states.
We're buffering again.
Yeah. They don't like us doing any type of history. YouTube doesn't want people
That's what it is.
to learn any history.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're buffering. Is Emily or somebody on the? But yeah, so it was Samuel Adams. He did a Thanksgiving proclamation that was actually adopted by all 13 states after they succeeded from England and became the United States, the 13. But yeah, Washington did some. Of course, Abraham Lincoln is the one that made it, I think, an official holiday. But almost every president, I think every president up to that point actually did
Say
a
that
Thanksgiving
everyone-
proclamation, and most governors and everybody did as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you know what's funny about, because some people are mentioning Samuel Adams and beer. Do you know that he did not drink and was actually against drinking?
Yeah.
Which I think is funny
Yeah.
that they named a beer after him.
Yeah, he was. So another thing, of course, here in our country, we go back to the Pilgrims a lot too, because they had a Thanksgiving celebration with the Indians that had helped them have a big harvest. They wanted to thank God for their blessings, for their food. They had a lot of diseases and sickness, and they had a lot of death, but they had finally gotten through the harshness of that, and they had finally had good crops, and they were finally growing, and they were making treaties and friends with the natives, and they wanted to be thankful and celebrate that. And so, of course, there's all that history too, which is kind of cool, because my 11th great-grandfather was Governor William Bradford of the Plymouth Colony. So I always, when I think of Thanksgiving now, I feel like I have that, Thanksgiving's
that connection.
my holiday,
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I kind of feel like maybe as homesteaders and our mindset, I think maybe we can appreciate that maybe a little more than other people. I mean, I don't know. I might be wrong. That's probably generalizing, but
If your crops weren't doing well and your livestock was
Right.
was not good, and then all of a sudden you finally, had
we
the
we
good
know
harvest.
and we understand what it takes to get food on the table.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that are so disconnected from that. But when you think about, not only were they were in a land that they weren't familiar with, they had traveled across the ocean. Like he said, I mean, people died on the way there. They got there and more people died. They went through a harsh winter. And then finally, here it is. There you have survivors. They have food. They have friends. And oh my goodness, what a relief. And hey, we survived and we're still here, and look at all this food. Let's thank the Lord and have a feast together. I just think that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's I think it's good to learn that history and
Cool.
and kind of look it up, and it makes you more appreciative of how we got to where we are now.
Getting started on homesteading said my great uncle was governor of Kentucky, Thomas Metcalf from Metcalf County. That's cool.
That's cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the very first governors of Kentucky actually all have counties named after them. So Metcalf would be one of them.
Yeah, Parker is showing you all his early birthday present he got from his sister. Parker's birthday
Well, somebody
is on
commented that
Saturday.
their son really wants that same hoodie that
Yeah.
you're wearing.
Yeah, Parker is Parker's birthday's on Saturday. My baby is gonna be
The
14.
ramen is looking cool.
But yeah, he loves ramen noodles, and his sister got him that sweatshirt for his birthday.
Yeah.
So, hey Jennifer.
Yeah.
Of course, it's 9 o'clock now.
Yeah.
So we've
This
got to get
out,
going.
you know,
always
sometimes
goes by
sometimes
fast.
our shows, here lately our shows have just been zooming by,
Yeah.
and it's like, where did the hour go? But anyway,
Wow, look, Brad Tolby said an ancestor of his was a congressman from Kentucky and was eventually shot and killed in the U.S. Capitol.
Ooh,
We love
wow.
American history here. I mean, we just love it.
we do, we
We are patriots to the core.
do. I mean, there's a reason why we call our channel Freedom Homestead.
Yeah.
We love freedom.
And to truly appreciate your freedom, you have to know where we came from.
Yeah.
And so learning about, your ancestors, learning about, just, things like that about, a congressman that was killed at the U.S. Capitol.
Definitely, it's our faith is the most important thing, and of course, freedom, liberty, spiritually
Yes.
means a lot to us.
You
But
cannot
also, when you
cannot truly appreciate physical liberty until you have experienced spiritual liberty.
right, absolutely, well said. So, Freedom Homestead covers both aspects of that. If it was just the patriot side of us, I would probably call it Sons of Liberty Homestead or something like that.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we actually, when we were trying to think of names for our channel, I think I had looked up Liberty Homestead, but it was taken.
Yeah, I think
But
it's
that's all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm the 5th or 6th generation to President James Madison. That's
Awesome.
cool.
That's
Very, very
another
cool.
place I want to go visit. I've driven by his house a couple times, but I haven't stopped.
Yeah.
And Jefferson's place. I want to go to Jefferson's
Yeah, we're
place
going to
too.
show that. So Brad just shared a link. You're probably going to have to copy and paste it into your browser. But it is on the death of his relative that he's talking about. So that is cool. I think we're going to
That's
look that up in
interesting.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Very,
love
very
history
neat.
like that, Brad. So thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that.
All right. Well, you guys have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. We certainly do count this community as one of our blessings. We have learned so much, and it's really cool. Just this community is just
Yes,
awesome.
we're very thankful for all you guys.
Yes, we are.
And that's not cliche. We're honest about this. We're sincere about this. We
Good
are
night,
so
Shakima.
thankful for the people that we get to interact with and chat, and you guys watching our videos. So thankful.
Yeah, thank y'all very, very much. And yeah, like we said, hope you guys have a great week, that you
Yeah.
get to spend it with people that you love and
Don't
that you
get miserable.
enjoy.
Well, I know you eat a lot, enjoy it,
Yes.
but don't get
And be thankful for it.
don't make yourself sick. And if you go out Black Friday shopping, just
You won't see me out there.
just remember who you are.
I'm up. You got to tell them what our pastor said.
Our pastor actually said, guys, if y'all are going to go out Black Friday shopping, just remember you're members of this church. Remember you're supposed to be, you're
was
Christians
funny.
now.
That was
you know?
funny. Yeah, but I am not a Black Friday shopping girl. I am a Cyber Monday kind of girl.
Yeah.
Because I can stay in these ugly old sweatpants and shop. Not have to worry about being unacceptable
Yeah.
publicly. Anyway, all right. Y'all be safe. God bless you all. God bless your families. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye.